got home from my soccer games with my kids on Saturday, I opened my mailbox and I found a nice piece of literature, one regarding the salt shed that we just essentially built in town. And I was surprised to see that the salt shed was reported that the salt shed cost $200,000, which cost. For a little history on the salt shed, we went out to bid on September 25th of 2009. We received a bid of $171,764 by Capital Development Group in, I believe it was Fairview. That was the lowest bid. The bid was rejected. Their bid package was not correct. The second lowest bid was $174,800. That he was the second lowest bidder, and the job essentially was going to go to this second contract, Crossroads Construction. After some great discussion by myself and the DPW committee, the borough engineer, we decided that there's no way this building costs this type of money, $174,000. This company is essentially robbing us of $74,000. We came up with a number of about $100,000 that the building that we spec'd out could be built with. So what we did, we rejected the bid of $174,800, and we went out to rebid. In the rebid, we tried to look at ways how the borough could save money. We asked our DPW, what could you do to help save some costs for this project? One of the costs was we were going to have the DPW install the lights. We have a licensed electrician. So the DPW electrician is going to do the lights, and we asked Nick Amadell to essentially clear the property, which had, at the time, a concrete slab where the old salt was stored. So we went out to bid. We rebid it with those specs in mind, and the new building was built for $102,400. So the piece of literature you got in the mail on Saturday for $200,000 that the building cost was a flat-out lie, or they were misinformed, whoever wrote it. Secondly, it also said that trucks can't dump in the building. If we had to design a building to accommodate every truck that would possibly make a delivery in that building, the building would be essentially twice the size and twice the height to allow the truck to dump and move forward and bring their body down and get the building and get the truck out. So the consensus was that the truck would back up to the door, dump its load, pull out, and essentially the loader would manage the material into the building, and that was going to be the end of it. For the amount of salt that does get delivered to the borough each year, that was agreed upon that was going to be the proper way to spec out this building and get it done. So the building has been built. We are still in the process of essentially finishing. The roof is on, the floor is in. A couple of the lights have to go in yet. We're going to make an upgrade to the interior walls at no cost because we have a credit from another portion of the job. So I just want to set that record straight because the DPW committee falls under myself. And when I found that mailing in my mailbox, it was quite disturbing because someone was clearly misinforming the public as far as what the building costs and the dynamics of what decisions were made and why they were made and who made them and how they were made. I'm directly part of all of that. So when I found a $100,000, give or take, add-on to a building that I had great part in on the committee of last season, it kind of disturbed me. So that'll be all.
So we're going to DEP litigation things up.
Also, the building is $60,000 of it is coming out of a grant. The other $40,000 we're going to pay. We're getting a new truck that should be delivered any day now. So just so you know.